everyone, Dr. Michelle here, and I'm taking you with me on my AM ritual. This is something that I practice before I do anything else when I wake up in the morning. I don't look at my phone. I don't do anything, but this is actually where I sleep, so I don't even have to move anywhere. But I'll show you what I sleep on, which I think I've shared before in the past, but I sleep on the floor. Which I never thought in my life I would be sleeping on the floor. And I sleep on my infrared heat mat. So I started just doing it to fall asleep, and I got so comfortable and waking up like I detoxed all night and was pain free. I don't know if you could see this, but these are all crystals in the mat, and each section helps to balance that particular chakra center. And then over here you can see the dial, it's Celsius, and I usually have it up pretty high, goes up to about 70 Celsius, which I think is around 125 Fahrenheit. So my cat lays on it first during cozy time, and then I get on it for bedtime. And then this is where I'm going to take you with me on my AM ritual right now. And I encourage everybody to set up a practice. I go in and out and have it always stayed consistent, but it's never too late to get right back on track and create a new practice in the AM and PM to keep your life thriving and your life powerful, and keep yourself nourished and nurturing yourself so you can do that for others in the world. So I'm back on track doing my AM ritual, and I'm going to just show you what that is. I know a lot of us say, oh, I don't have that much time in the day. This could be a 5-10 minute practice. It can be whatever you want to set up. That's the beautiful thing about it. It could be a half hour, it could be an hour, whatever you want to make it. I committed to 10 minutes out the gate because I wanted to know that I would succeed and be consistent. And it's actually turned into approximately 20 to 25 minutes now every morning. So I'm going to show you what that is and what I do. So I may be moving the camera around so you can see, because I'm going to be taking you first through some yoga postures. Excuse me, hydrate. That's another thing that we'll talk about to do for your day to nourish yourself. But hydrate with water. So I'm on the infrared heat chakra mat. I do have these available on my website, or you can reach out to me. I'll have all my information in the description box. This has been amazing for me. I'm going to use this when I have surgery. I'm hoping the doctor will say I can sleep on the floor. So getting pretty low maintenance here, able to sleep on the floor. I don't need a bed anymore. So again, these infrared heat chakra crystal mats are available on my website, or you can reach out to me and I'll share with you how to get one. It's helped me with my insomnia. It's helped me to sleep, I should say. It's helped my mental balancing and well-being. It's helped to detoxify toxins in my body. It's helped to decrease pain, and I haven't even been able to get my regular massages and acupuncture as of late. So I'll be creating that in the new year. But this has been a lifesaver. So, and it's fun to do yoga on it. You can also meditate on it if you don't want to sleep on it all night like I do. And then I also have this offered in my studio. If you come for treatment, the mat is available. You can even just come for a nap on the infrared heat mat as a session, and or you can just incorporate it into your treatments. So anyhow, let's get started. AM ritual with Dr. Michelle. I'm going to try to move the camera as needed so you can see what yoga postures I'm doing. This will take probably about, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes And then I'll show you how I end the session with a few other gems that really help to set my intention and positivity for the day. So, okay, let's get started. So hopefully you can see me down here on the infrared heat chakra stone mat. I've got it up on 50, so it's feeling really good. And you can do this on your yoga mat, you know, on your floor, wherever it is comfortable. But this is the first thing that I do when I wake up. So we're going to take our head side to side. I'm going to actually remove my watch because I just like to be free of jewelry. I'm taking my head to the left and to the right, and I'm breathing through that. I'll be looking up, which I normally would not do, just to make sure that you can see me in the camera. I usually have my eye shade on too. This is what I sleep in. I'll show it to you real quick. I usually do my yoga like this. So I call it kind of blackout yoga. But I'm not going to have that on right now, but this is usually what I have on, which is what I sleep in. So I just go right into sleep, wake up, and have the mask on. And it's, you can't really use an eye pillow because that would just fall off with the movements that we're doing. So let's take a few more. This is great for the neck. Side to side, inhaling and exhaling. And don't force your neck, just let it go where it comfortably falls and stretches. Now we're going to do our jaw, and I've probably done this on some of them. I'm going to come up so you can see what I'm doing. This is going to help stretch the jaw. If you eat a lot of apples or chew like I do, this is a really nice one to loosen up and relax the jaw. So what I'm going to do, we'll do a couple, normally I'm laying flat, but just so you can see me, we're going to open and close and then bring it side to side. So we're going to go. So let's take that down. If you're still down, that's great. So jaw, we're going to do about three workouts of that. Opening first and then closing. And then side to side with the jaw. Now let's take some big balloon breaths into our belly, breathing into our belly and then exhaling, pushing the back into the ground. And you can hold your breath while you fill your belly up and then exhale slowly. Bringing the back to the earth. Tuck your chin in a little. Great. Now let's bend our right leg. We're going to take our leg out to the side. We're clasping our hands just below the knee and then bring it back to the center, your leg, and then we're going to exhale or inhale first and then exhale. When you exhale, bring this leg closer to the chest. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Each time we're bringing it in a little bit closer to the chest if that's comfortable for you. If this is all you can do, just go where it's comfortable for you. One more. And that's going to help your ascending colon, the large intestine. So if you have a sluggish elimination system, this will help get things moving. Now let's take the left leg out to the side, clasping your hands just below the knee, bringing your leg back to the center. Inhale and exhale, pulling into the chest with your knee. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Okay, and then let that go and just relax your legs. Let's take a couple nice relaxing breaths, arms to the side, hands facing up. Couple relaxing breaths before we go to our next posture. Make sure your shoulders are down from your ears and relaxing into the floor, into the mat. Okay, let's take our right leg up. Now this one you may not be able to see, so I'm going to have my leg extended up and my toes pointed up. And I'm going to show you though, before I do that, so you can see what I'm doing with my foot, since it will not be in the camera range. I did just injure my toe, so I'm treating it with acupuncture. And so it is a little tender and sore. So I'm going to just go slow with it. But we're going to take first our foot flexing and extending, and I do about 8 of these. Your head will be flat on the ground. I'm just looking up. So actually, this is not good for my neck, so I'll take my blanket while I'm doing this with you to show you. And we're going to flex and extend. Flex, extend. We're going to do 8 of those, and then we're going to do rotation. We're going to do, you don't have to think too much about it. You can go either way you want, but then we'll reverse it 8 counts. So that's what I'm going to do with my leg up. So let's do flex, extend. And I'm breathing and letting go. And one more set of flexion, extension. Now I'm going to rotate inward with my foot. There's no magic number. I just do my favorite number, 8. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our calf, and as comfortable as you can, you're going to bring your forehead up to the leg. Do not, you want to just go where it's comfortable. You never want to force anything in yoga. So you're going to just come up wherever it's comfortable. I'm going to probably go a little deeper. So just go where it's comfortable. Deeper is not always better. So we're going to breathe through that, holding our calf and bringing our forehead into the knee, and breathe. Sometimes I do a little bit of self-massage too. I just hit my toe. But I'll do my foot, my ankle, my Achilles, and then let's drop that down. You want to make sure that you're not stressing your neck on that, and you're just lifting with the abdominals and bringing the leg in. So now we're going to bring this leg up, and we're going to do flex, extend, and then we're going to do our rotations with our foot. It's really nice for the ankle joints and the toes. And then we'll bring our leg in like we did on the right. So left leg up, extended. Try to keep your back pushed into the ground and remember to breathe. Flex, extend the foot. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's no particular speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's kind of how I do it. And then now I'm rotating outward with my left foot. Inward, rotating circles, going inward. Grabbing the back of your calf with your hands. Now, if this is all you can do, just do that. If this is all you can do, just do that. Just make sure you're not stressing your neck. And if you need to, you could even just hold your head as a modified position. I'm going to take it in full form. You want to always make sure you're not overstretching, because you could pull something out of alignment. You could pull a muscle, your back. So please be safe. Remember to breathe. And slowly bring it back down. I usually do that one about 30 to 60 seconds. Again, you have to go at your own speed and what's comfortable for you. The next posture that we're going to do is bring our right leg and bend it, foot flat on the ground. Bring our left leg across, just below the knee. Clasp your fingers behind the right leg, and we're going to slowly pull our leg forward, keeping it aligned towards the chest. Remember to breathe, inhale and exhale, slow breaths. Again, that was about 60 seconds. I always like to go back into corpse pose, which is just what it says. Laying on your back with all your 4 limbs stretched out. So, and then I'll bring my left leg up and bend my knee. Right leg over, hands clasped behind the left leg. And then we're going to bring that forward, inhaling and exhaling, going slow at a nice relaxed pace. And I just throw in a few extra ankle rolls because I just like to loosen up my ankles a lot. Sometimes I'll even flex my feet to get a deeper stretch. Otherwise, you can just relax your feet. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and let that go and just slowly drop down into corpse pose. Some nice slow breaths. Sometimes I like to do it a little louder so I get conscious that I'm, really getting my breath in. Because yoga is breath. Life is breath. Now we're going to bend both knees. And if it's comfortable for you, you can grab your elbows around your knees, or you can grab your wrist. If that's too much, you just go where it's comfortable for you. So this would be like a hands around both the knees. You could do the wrist, or I'm going to do full position, which is around my elbows. My low back, I'm pushing into the ground, and then I'm inhaling and exhaling. This is really good for the low back. And then I'm going to take, this is really good for our abdominals. My legs are fully extended up, and I'm going to inhale and exhale slowly, engaging my abdominals. So this is going to help strengthen our core. And I'm going to do it in a count of 10, bringing my legs down to the ground. So I'll take you through it. I don't normally count out loud, but this is 10, 9, 8. Keep your back, low back, pushed into the ground. If this is too much, just go into corpse pose. We're working the abdominals, extending our legs. Arms are just relaxed at the side. We're now at about number 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then when you get close to the floor, if you really want to work the abs a little bit more, you can hold your feet up a little bit longer, inhaling and exhaling. And then slowly, if you can, drop the feet down to the ground and relax. Taking 3 breaths, palms facing up, shoulders back and down. Now we're going to do the windmill, what I call the windmill. It's knees are bent, back is flat, knees are bent, and we're going to go side to side. Oh, I'm getting a cramp. Excuse me here. But anytime you get a cramp and you get some water, take a sip of water. I kind of do some self-massage. Let's do the windmill. So arms are slightly out to the side, and then we're going left, and I keep my knees together, right? And try to keep your back, though, aligned. You're not really moving your upper body. We're engaging our lower legs side to side. Left, right. And remember to breathe. Let's do a few more sets of those. Last one. And let's relax our legs flat. And the next one, we're doing these are really good for our low back. So the next one is we're going to go similar to that, side to side. We're going to have our arms all the way out to our side. And then you want to make sure that you're not going to bump into anything. And then we're going to inhale, taking our knees, keep your knees together, taking our knees to the left, and then you look to the right and hold your breath. Exhale to the right, knees, head to the left. Inhale to the left with the knees. Exhale, or I'm sorry, inhale, hold your breath. Head is to the right. And exhale, knees to the right, head to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. Hold your breath. And exhale. Bring the legs back to the center and drop your legs down slowly. Now that one is really good for your low back. And if you have any type of contractures going on, it can really help loosen up the hips and the low back. Let's take a few relaxing breaths. I think we've got about a couple more to go. Now we're going to take our right arm under our left. Bend your knees. Right leg. Now if that is too much, you can always just take your right leg and cross it over the top of the left leg, or you can wrap it around the ankle. Hopefully you can see me because I'm all in black today. I may have to do this one again. I've got black socks, black pants, and I've got a black background. So we're going to take and we're going to squeeze our knees to our stomach and our elbows to our chest. This is going to help stimulate the immune system, the immune glandular system. Let's breathe. One more breath. Exhale. Unwrap yourself, relax, and then we'll switch sides. Let's take our left arm under our right arm. Bend your legs, bend your knees. Take your left leg over the right. You could just do that if that's best for you. Or if you're flexible enough and it's comfortable, you can wrap that ankle around the back of the leg, or back of the ankle. And then we're going to bring our knees to our abdomen and our elbows pushing into the chest, just gently to stimulate the immune system. Okay, guys, unwrap the legs, unwrap the arms, drop them down to your side. palms facing up. I like to do circles. Like I said, I tend to get some stiff hands sometimes, especially if I eat the wrong foods. But let's do some hand circles. I do about 4 of them. And then let's change direction, rotating the other way. And then I also like to do kind of flopping my wrist inwards and then outwards. And then I'm going to also, you can see in the camera, I'm going to do some, I also do some foot rotations, some more foot circles. Try to see where you can see. Oh, here it is. There's my foot. I'll go around and around, and I'll do them together, the feet. So kind of the same thing as I did with my hands. And then sometimes I'll do them together, because I like to do a lot of these. Really helps range of motion, mobility, stiff joints. Okay, so let's go into corpse pose. Let's do some relaxation. I usually also have my weighted blanket on, and it's just a heavy blanket. I like to get cozy for my AM ritual and my PM ritual. So I'm going to go ahead, since I normally won't have this over me as best I can when I'm doing my AM ritual. I'll move the blanket as needed to do my postures, but now that we're going somewhat, we're almost to the end here. I'm going to go ahead and do my weighted, or not my weighted, but my cozy blanket. And then I have my mask on as well. And then I'm going to do one more posture, and then we'll bring it up, and I'll show you the end of my ritual, or morning ritual, morning practice, whatever you want to call it. You can name it whatever you want for you. So it's going to take at least 2 to 3 breaths, nice and relaxing breaths. And then I like to take my arms up and stretch those up above my head. Try to have your arms relaxed and down. Only go where it's comfortable for you. I'm going to take my mask off just so I can see you, or you can see me. So my arms are stretched up over my head, relaxed. If you can only go, halfway, that's fine. Just so you're getting a stretch that's comfortable for you. And then what I'm going to do after that is I'm stretching my arms up, and then I'm going to let those kind of relax. And then I'm going to take my legs, which are going to be flat on the ground. You just can't see them, so I'm trying to get them in the camera. And I'm going to stretch those out as far as I can, just like my arms. So stretch both legs out. You can point your toes and stretch your legs out as far as you can. They're flat on the ground. You're not lifting them. Just pointing your toes and stretching them out like your arms. Now let's take them together, stretching both arms and legs. My hands are going to the sky above my head, and my toes are going towards the earth or away from me. And breathe. And then let's take it up. Relax the legs. And then now we're going to go back into corpse pose. Dr. Michelle's going to get cozy and cover up because I love being cozy. Let's take a few more relaxing breaths before we take it up. You know, there's a couple of ways you can get up from your yoga mat or the floor, wherever you're practicing your movement. One nice way is I like to go this way and I do an oming to myself. If you know the meditation om. So I have that kind of ingrained in my head from my yoga teacher that I practiced with for so many years. So you kind of curl up in a ball, go to your right side. I'm not up on my shoulders, and this is something I also teach my patients, especially if you have shoulder issues, you don't want to roll up on your shoulders. So I just have my shoulder flat on the ground, rolling to the side, preparing to get up, and then oming, meditation, relaxing, curling up in a nice calming ball. And then what you could do is just slowly and gently push yourself up. Now, if you want a more energetic way to get up, I'll show you that one real quick. And that would just be we're in corpse pose. And now we're going to get up. So that would be a more energetic way. I kind of, when I'm starting my day on the AM ritual, I like to kind of keep that nice calming movement energy with me that I just created. So try them both out and see which one you like. And excuse me, I need some water. One might feel good one morning, and then, you know, the other way you might feel like going a little faster movement getting up. Wow, this is a long video. So see, when I commit to 10 minutes for my morning ritual, it can end up being 30 minutes, which is fine. You know, if you have the time, that's great. And you've really started out your day nicely. You've not looked or scrolled on your phone. You've just came up from a nice peaceful sleep, and then you created whatever practice you want to practice to start your day with great intention, and it really sets the stage for your day. So you have to set your alarm, you know, earlier. But again, if you only want to commit with 10 minutes to start, so you know you'll do it, that's fine. Or you can commit to, you know, whatever time works for you. So what I do next for my AM ritual, let's see if I can get this little, I'm not having to bend down so much. Let's see. Okay, I think that'll work. So what I do is I have my journal and I have my little intentions, words for the day, which I did do a video a long time ago in my motivation mindset series about word for the day and prayers. So you could put some of that in what we're doing in our AM or PM ritual. But right now we're doing AM. So what I usually do is I'll take, I usually like to pick like 2 or 3 little intentions for the day or messages. I just put a whole bunch of different little words of the day, prayers, just different various things in here. And then I'll just randomly pick anywhere from 1 to 3. And those will be my thoughts for the day or words for the day. So let's just pick 2. Oh, I think I just picked this one. I try to pick from the other side or mix them up so I'm not picking the same one, but we'll just, since I'm doing this with you guys, it doesn't matter which side I pick from. So I'm going to just pick 2, and I'm picking 2 words. And so one of them is, you can see that, fulfilled. So I'm intending to have a fulfilled day and hopefully to fulfill others. Oh, and then this is all about love or connecting with your twin flame. So creating some really great love and connection. So those were the two words. And then what I do is, I mean, you can take your journal if you like to journal, and journal as long as you want. My AM journaling is pretty brief. I'll just kind of show you, like I have different dates and it's very brief. I'm just noting how long I did my yoga session to start. And then I write my words for the day or thoughts, just in summary. And then and then I'll write what I'm grateful for. So gratitude and all the things that I'm grateful and thankful for. And then I'll also note things that I want to give for the day. So it might be, I don't know, give somebody some extra time. I do that a lot for my patients. So give some extra time, really have my listening ears on and being present. Or it might be buying, somebody's coffee anonymously at the coffee shop. So anyhow, so that's my AM ritual that I have set forth again. And I've done this over the years many times. And if you don't stay consistent, it's okay. It's not about being perfect. You just get back on track. And you may already have an AM ritual or practice. And if it's feeling stale, um, and you need to update it, consider doing that since we're entering into a new year soon. You might want to change up your AM routine. Doesn't have to be the same routine every day, or you could have a consistent new one that you're practicing that lights you up and makes you feel good. So anyhow, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Check out my other yoga videos. I have some other brief classes that I've done. If you'd like to set up a private session, I'm here for you. I do prescribe yoga for certain medical conditions specific to what you're going through, be it anxiety, low back pain. So we can get really specific and do a medical type session, or we could just do a general movement session to help from head to toe, body, mind, and spirit. I have found that yoga, I've probably been doing it for at least 30 years, strengthens my mind, body, and spirit. It empowers me in all areas of my life. It creates great range of motion, flexibility, endurance, strength. I can't say enough about yoga and stretching. It's just, it's an amazing thing. And you could even consider, if you have kids, getting your kids involved. And I do have a studio that you can come and do some sessions with me privately or create a group. Or we can even set up a Zoom yoga session. So thank you everybody for watching. Please create something that's going to be powerful for you to start your day. I know it can be easy to just flop out of bed and jump up and start our day. I was doing that not that long ago because I fell out of my routine. And since I've been back into my routine, it's really started to shift things in my life. I've had a lot of great things moving, just thriving, and I'm getting ready to have surgery soon. So I just thought, what better time to start really creating an empowering practices in my life so I can spread that out to others. So please give the video a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe so we could share and get the channel out to others that are in need of natural healing or just healing. And I'll see you soon on the next video. Okay, namaste, many blessings. Peace out.